Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to edit portraits for Instagram. Instagrams? Let's get started. What's up everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to edit a portrait that I took in Hawaii a year and a half ago. Yeah, it's been about a year and a half since I was in Hawaii. I miss Hawaii, goddamn. Be a much better place to live than here in Toronto right now. There's a lot of winter. The winter is coming, so I am not ready for that. I don't like the cold, especially after living in Hawaii for like a year. I don't like it. I'd rather be at the beach swimming and getting stung by jellyfish, which happened, by the way. That wasn't a good thing. Thank God I didn't have someone, I didn't need someone to pee on me. But let's get started. We are going to edit a portrait of Emma, a really pretty girl from Utah. She also moved to Hawaii the same time I did. Share this photo on my Instagram and also the Facebook groups on Fujifilm, and they really seem to like this photo in particular, so I decided to go ahead and show you how I edited this one. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to leave this raw for you in the link below, so if you guys want to follow along, go click that link and go get started and you can follow along with me. Okay, so here we go. So let's take a look. Okay, everything's sharp. Eyes are both sharp, nice and focused. And let's, as we can see here, it's a little underexposed, so we're gonna bring this up just by maybe 0.35. Right, so I'm going to bump up the exposure a little bit by 0.3 just to have a base. And for this shot in particular, you can see that there's a side light, and that's the sun hitting her face right here. All right, and everything is sharp. And with me anyways, I have a hard time editing daytime shots, but I'm still learning. So what I found to be really good is if we take away the contrast, because we wanted to soften up a little bit and just make it a little flat. And then we are going to bring down the highlights and then boost the shadow up just a smidge. After that, we're gonna boost the whites up to like up there, I believe. And then we're gonna boost the blacks up to not that much, right here. That's a good starting point. And then after that, we're gonna soften up her face a little bit more. We're just gonna decrease the clarity. But then we also want to keep the detail, so we're gonna add plus 19 in the textures. Okay, and then you can tell like the photos are a little too cool, so I am just going to warm it up. So it looks like, you know, she's been basking in the Hawaii sun. And this seems good to me. It looks great. And then we're just gonna move the tint over. And oh yeah, I forgot to apply the film simulation. I love classic chrome, so we're gonna do that. And starting to look good already. And what I like to do after that, again, make the S curve. Good old S curve. And bring it up. Lift up the shadows a smidge, and then we're gonna raise the highlight just a smidge. Smidge is the name of the game today. All right. And afterwards, we're gonna go in here and let's slide around till we get something we like. Yep, her skin's too orange. We're gonna make it, there we go, just a smidge. Gonna keep sliding around. Okay, we don't want to change her skin tones. Nope, everything's gonna be at 0. And then what I am going to change, keep this out here. And honestly, like my last tutorial on the Cyberpunk edit, it's all just sliding around until you get something that you like. And I think it's starting to come together right about now. And I feel that the sky is just too much, so I'm going to desaturate that a little bit. Yep, give that muted look. And then let's see, oh, we're going to take the purple away. I find that distracting. And then raise the luminance up a little. Yellow sun. Now we're gonna go here. Green, nothing. Aqua, 30s. Good. Let's see. Yep. We're gonna make this nice and bright, and then we're gonna bring down the luminance for the blue. Get some of that detail. And we're gonna bring down the purple as well. Some shadows. Okay, we have a solid, oh, I forgot to crop for Instagram. 4x5. And then, let's see. Yep, that looks good. I forgot to do this. So here we are, we're going to up the vibrancy and then bring down the saturation just a smidge. Now you're going for that muted tone look. And for the highlights, I think what looks good is probably an orange tone here to add to it. Just a smidge again. There you go, now it looks like it's nice and golden. And then I think what goes well with this right now is we got orange, we got the sun coming in, hitting her face, which is orange, so it looks like a golden hour shot. And then we got the blue skies. I think we're gonna add in blue shadows just to make everything complementary. Is it complementary? Yeah, I think so, right? And then we're going to just add a smidge. Smidge is the name of the game, and they're starting to look very filmy, and this is what we want. What else is there? Cool. We're going to go into sharpening. Again, we don't have to sharpen everything. We're just going to mask everything out. We're going to get the edges. Okay, just get the edges right there. And then we're going to go to 60. Whoops. 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 All right. Transform it, nothing. And then grain, we're gonna add a little bit of grain. And this is where we get the film-like look. And grain is another thing you gotta play around with to make it look good to your liking. There's no set ways of doing it, just whatever looks good to you. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then just switch it around, shift the blues a smidge, and I think from there, what do you guys think? That looks good, huh? I think that looks pretty good. And then if you want, you can always adjust to taste. This is where Like, you see what you want. Maybe you think she's too dark, or maybe this is what I like to do: put a radial filter on her face so that it draws the viewers there. Exposure up. Where's exposure? There you go. That sounds about right. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks good. And boom. I think that's it. There you have it. Okay, and I think that is it for me, guys. This is what I had when I shared it onto my Instagram page. Obviously, if you want to, you know, do some skin retouching, that's a whole different ball game, and that's for the sake of time. I can't do that in this video. If you guys want to learn how I do my skin retouching, just let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll see if we can dedicate a video for that. But other than that, guys, this is exactly what I did for this photo. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, got any tips, just leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. But there it is, guys. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys like what you saw, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and again, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, I love you. Bye. I know, but like, you know, just talking in front of the camera is just like fucking hard.